You have me under your hold. You always walk with me all day. All is yours, and you have me roaming the road. I say we've been friends, lovers for the longest while, partners to the end. People calling we ride or die, the embarrassment. Why your love show yourself? It come like this is a trend. I think we've been friends. Strong rum, you're so toxic.
Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It is now 9 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour. And of course, you're listening to WFM 99.9's Activated Mornings for today. Today is Thursday, the 8th day of June, 2023. And of course, it's the day for Cop Chat. In studio this morning, we've got Mr. Dyker Matthews, he's a sergeant of police, and Mr. Derrick Daniel, corporal of police. We say good morning.
Good morning to one and all, wherever you are listening. Pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Pleasant good morning to you.
All right, awesome. Welcome. So today we're going to be talking about music, a conduit to an array of opportunities. And you are both members of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Forces music band.
That's right.
So tell us a little bit about the band. I know music is involved. I was going to ask what do you do, but tell us about the band.
Well, my name is Dwight Matthews, as was said before. Now, the police band is time there was this talk about
One was say 1951, one was say
Yeah.
1952.
Okay,
about 1951, 1952, somewhere there about.
1951 and a half.
Uh-huh.
We could meet in the middle. All right. So if you guys want to chime in on this morning's conversation, the WhatsApp number is 457-9994. The number to call is 457-9997. Now, you said it comprises of members of the Royal St. Vincent and Grenadines Police Force. When you join the police force, do you have a choice? As in, I want to join the band? Or is it that if you're musically inclined, that's where you are placed? How does it work?
Now, when I came in the police force has this thing you call police band cadet,
Mhm.
right? So that was a foundation for members of the police force band. From cadet, when you attain the age, there used to be at 19, but now is 18, you join the force.
Mhm.
When you attain the age of 19 years, you automatically be a member of the police force band. But for me, I came in as a police, knowing I didn't have in mind that I was going to be a member of the police force band. But because, as you said, musically inclined, that helped me to be a member of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force Band, which I was so grateful for.
Mm-hmm. And yourself, Mr. Daniel?
Well, for me, I came through cadets, right? From after cadets, I joined the band.
Mm-hmm.
So I was musically inclined
Mm-hmm.
by playing music with the cadets.
Okay. What instrument do you play?
I play saxophone and do a little bit of vocals.
Oh, okay. We got a singer in the house. And you're gonna give us a little piece of singing at the end? No, you shake your head before I even finish the question. You play an instrument as well, right?
Yes, I came up as a drummer. I came in the band as a drummer. I wanted to play an instrument, but the then bandmaster, which was Mr. Dennis Williams, he said he want a drummer. He don't want a particular person to be playing drum and one instrument. He want one specify as a drummer.
Mhm.
So he say he just gonna be teaching me drum. And he want me to read the drum scores and whatever. So he placed me in the drum section as a drummer.
Mhm. What other instruments are played? Normally, like for parades and when independence comes around, you see a host of instruments. But I don't know what they are. I just know it's music. What other instruments are played within the band?
Yes, and a normal we have two sections. We have the marching section, and then we have a section you call the combo section.
Combo?
Right. Now the combo section comprises of electrical instruments. For instance, the keyboard, the bass guitar, the rhythm guitar. Right? Now the marching section now comprises of marching side drums, marching bass drum, cymbalists. Wind instrument now is like the trumpet, the alto saxophone, the tenor saxophone, the trombone, the clarinet, the soprano, the bass, and whatever.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and
Yes.
if I can chip in here, we still have a lot of instruments that also in playing.
Really?
Because we have the French horn and we have the E flat horn.
A flat
Yeah.
horn?
Yes.
I've never heard of an A flat horn.
Yes, and them kind of instrument give it the color.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
To the music.
So you what you're saying is that you're still looking for people to play these instruments?
Yes.
Oh,
Correct.
okay.
So
So
the way we're doing the summer program now, so we could get the kids.
mhm.
So when they get reach that age, they could come and join
Okay.
this band.
Oh, okay. I see where this is going. Now, you didn't mention any steel pan in there. Nobody play any pan in the band?
Oh yes, we use pan. We use pan as well
Oh.
because there's a pan sign that base at the police band room by the name of Genesis. Base at the police band room. Members of the band, they are responsible for the pan side. And yes, on a normal time we have the pan on the parade as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I know Genesis is participating in this year's Steel and Glitter show, which is Senior Panorama and Section of the Bands. And they also performed at the launch of Steel and Glitter about 2 weeks ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wonderful.
and
Wonderful.
the person in charge of the pan, the Genesis pan, said is a police officer, and his name is Dylan Bristol. He recently came back from Trinidad
Hmm.
to fix pan
Yeah.
and tune pan.
That's wonderful. Good morning to Mr. Bristol. I'm quite familiar with who you're speaking about. He's an arranger as well.
Yes, he's very
Yes. Lovely. Now, we're talking about opportunities. So let's go speak about, and you mentioned the summer program. So let's talk about what that is, when, who.
Now, the Royal St. Vincent and Grenadines Police Force Band, headed by our bandmaster, Inspector Von Miller. Since around 2008, we started our summer program, and we have trained over 2,000 children, right? And we try to nurture them because, the children of today, they are the men and women of tomorrow.
Mhm.
We who are presently in the band, there comes a time when we have to leave, and then we want the band has to be present, so there must be players. So we train, we give them like the children in our summer program, we give them like a foundation. we start them off. We give them like a roll start, in music. You come to the summer program and you choose whichever instrument you want to learn to play. Whether pan, drum set, saxophone, which is alto sax, tenor sax, soprano sax, trumpet, trombone, whatever you name them, keyboard. You choose whichever you want to. And we try our best to instill in you some musical ability so that as you grow, you will grow with it. Because I tell you the truth, music in the universe, in the world, music is very, very much essential. Music is great.
It is.
It's once you learn to play music, once you play music, you will never want to stop. It takes your mind from so many things. It make you focus. And I never regret the day I learned to play music, and then I end up in the police force, in the band, and in the summer programs, the amount of children that we taught. And when I go places in St. Vincent, different villages in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and I saw the children, playing instrument. It's so amazing. I just feel so happy, because we all have to teach each other. We have to teach people. We can't hold whatsoever we have for us. We can't hold it. We have to let the legacy move on. We have to teach. And our program, summer program, we deal with that. We try to train children. And we do that, the children are between the age of 9 and 15. We train them, you come on whatever instrument. We don't force an instrument on you, because we don't force children in a hole to do things. We don't get no good result. So you choose what you want, and then we deal with you with that, and we move on. And I'm so happy with the parents who send out the children. I'm so happy for that. So happy for them. So this year, our summer program, after Carnival, we are planning to have our summer program again.
Okay, so after Carnival, do you have a set date in mind, or you just know it's after Carnival?
Around the 17th. And we're planning to carry it for about 4 weeks, around the 17th. But, people will call and ask for the farms. They haven't ready as yet.
Okay.
After Carnival, we'll deal with that. And the farms will be at the police band room.
Okay, which is in?
Lager Heights.
Okay, all right. Almost. Is it immediately opposite, or is it after the Prime Minister's residence?
After the SSU.
After the SSU HQ. Okay.
You pass the playing field. Well, you pass the Prime Minister's residence, you pass the nursing school, you pass SSU, you pass the playing field, and then you come up on the right hand side coming up, you can't miss it.
Okay. All right, lovely. Now let's talk a bit about some more opportunities. Oh, sorry. Before we get to that, you said you've trained over like 2,000 children so far. How many do you manage in one setting, like one summer program? What's the most you've done, or maybe the range?
I tell you the truth. Normally, we cater for about 80, but the number just keep going up. Sometimes we reach up to 100.
Yeah. 100
Yes.
children in that band room up there.
Yes. But what we do, we have them in sections, right? In section. The pan. So who play in pan? They will be, because there's a little place outside that house the pan. We call it the pan room. So the children for the pan, and tell you the truth, most of the children, they gravitate towards the pan. Most of them.
And not the woodwind.
Yeah.
I can see why. I mean, I'm a little biased when it was pan, but yeah.
Yeah. They keep saying that the wind instrument, they are too hard to blow. That's what they said. They hard to blow. So they more gravitate. They gravitate on the pan and the drum set and keyboards. Most true that they gravitate. So we house in the morning, we have our gathering, because first thing we put the Almighty first. So we have our devotion in the morning. We do a roll call, because several times, children, they may leave home, and sometimes we mightn't see them. So we have to get our register marked, so that when our parents come, we could say, yes, this child was here, these children, they were here today, such and such date, they were here. Because we have an incident already concerning that. So we have to make sure We have to learn from, from things that happen. We have to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So then, as soon as the devotion finish, we put them in the section. Some upstairs, different section, different instrumental section we put them into. So the compound is big.
Okay.
The compound is big.
Big enough for everybody.
Yes.
And like the sergeant said, right? The children gravitating to mostly the pan, the guitar, the drums. But we are trying to get away from that so they can play the woodwind. Because if they play, better for us, the band.
Right. But I mean, looking at the size of some of those instruments, and you're catering for 9-year-olds. I mean, some 15-year-olds are quite tiny too.
And
sorry, before you go forward, there's a call coming through, so I need you to put on your headphones, please. Hello, good morning, and welcome.
Yes, good morning. I tried to come in here listening to those guys. I have had a long connection where the police band is concerned. And sometimes I've seen the other, like the Grenada police band, the Trinidad and Tobago police band, and St. Kitts Davis. That is something I always had a special interest in. You know why? Because I wanted to see how we measure up. Some years ago, I remember our police band was not performing up to expectation, and it was a big talk. I can't remember what years those were. We had to call in, we had to seek help from outside. Some other within the region that came to get our police band up to marks. Now, let me ask this question too, because what are the objectives? I'm trying to frame the question there. I should have had it in mind already, but what I'm getting at, what are the objectives as far as the St. Vincent and Grenadines Royal Police Force is concerned? What are the objectives of having a police band? And so you can answer, I'll listen off air, but I also want to know, I have known the band leaders over the years too, some of these band leaders. In fact, my godfather, many years ago, I had a godfather who used to be in charge of the police band of blessed memory, when that's the dead rest. But when I listen to the music, to you having, because I know there's a wide range of instruments, and you see it in other bands, like even in the Bahamas, I see them play some instruments. You don't see them in these parts. I'll have to get a list. I sorry I didn't have a list of the different instruments and so on, because some of them are not so popular in these parts. And, and then another important question, when you join, do you have enough music, who know music by the scores or by the, how is that being for members of the police band to impart the knowledge of music and so on? I expect that an institution like the police band must have people who know music, who can write music, and all of that. That's what I'm getting at. So that the band, and I agree when you guys gone, there must be continuation, because after all, we live in a real world. And if I had the power, I would have organized a police band competition, from all within CARICOM.
Oh.
Have them perform in a competition or something to see who will come out number one. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your contribution. Any questions? So the first question was, what are the roles and responsibilities, I think, of the police band? Okay. Daniel, you're gonna go ahead and answer that one?
Our role is to foster a relationship with the public.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That is number one.
Mm-hmm.
And our role is to, so normally we play march for independence parades.
Mm-hmm.
for different marches. We play for cocktails and etc.
Okay. All right. Now, there's something, as you mentioned that.
Yeah.
How does it work? Like playing for funerals? Can anybody just give you a call and say, I would like you to play for XYZ? Or is it that you can play for certain, how does it work? Playing for events. Now, sometimes I see you at funerals.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Now, you just have to apply. You apply for the police van. You apply to the commissioner through headquarters. And most of the time, it might be a first come, first serve thing. Unless there is something, governmental thing or whatever, they will take first preference. But then you apply, and then headquarters communicate with the bandmaster and get the information. And then so we go out and we play for the funeral, right? And some people try to compare steel pan with the police band. No. When you hear steel pan playing on the road, remember even though you walk in, you have to take some breath. And it's not easy to be blowing an instrument, walking in the street in hot sun. You have breath marking music, plus you have to take your breath. So you can't compare the pan. The pan is just, playing the pan. As you have your nostril, you have your mouth, to breathe when you want. But then blowing the instrument now, the music itself, music have breath mark. Then you yourself have to, combine the music breath mark with when you have to take your deep breath. So it's not easy to be playing on the street, blowing music on the street compared to playing pan. It's a big difference.
Right. Maybe that's why some of the children are not interested. Because do they get to try the instruments before they settle down?
Yes. Once you choose an instrument and we have it, we'll make it available for you. And sometimes you see first week children come in and tell you they want to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, it do happen. They come and tell you they want to change. So, as I said, you can't force them. You have to try your best and try and see what we can do for them.
Okay, lovely. Now we're going to take a break right now. It's 8:30. And when we come back, we'll continue talking about your summer program that's coming up after Carnival this year. Of course, in studio, we're talking about the music band within the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force and the opportunities that are available. Of course, you can reach out to us at WhatsApp 4579994. The number to call when we get back is 4579997. Time to take a break for Cop Chat for today.
The SVG Maritime Administration is hosting its third annual essay competition in commemoration of World Maritime Day to be celebrated on September 28, 2023. All Vincentian nationals and residents between the age of 9 to 25 years are invited to participate. The theme is MARPOL at 50, Our Commitment Goes On. MARPOL is an international convention for the prevention of pollution from ships aimed at preventing pollution of the marine environment by ships. There are 3 categories. Ages 9 to 12, topic, Imagine you're a marine animal. How would pollution affect your life? And what can we do to help protect you? 700 to 800 words. Ages 13 to 16, topic, How has MARPOL helped to reduce pollution in our oceans? And what more can we do to protect our marine life? 1500 to 2000 words. And ages 17 to 25, topic, Reflect on the 50th anniversary of MARPOL. What progress has been made in protecting our oceans and what challenges remain? 2,000 to 2,500 words. The deadline for submission is September 12, 2023 at 10 p.m. All submissions must be made via email to wmdessay.svgmarad@gmail.com. Prizes include a laptop, tablets, and cash prizes. The school with the most participants will be awarded a cash prize. Further information, along with the rules of the competition, could be found in the local newspapers.
Paramedics is pleased to announce that we have a sale for the month of June on all household items. Cups, dinner plates, clothes baskets, microwaves, toasters, Victoria's Secret splashes and creams, bedspreads, comforter sets, and so much more. Don't forget, we carry the best in medical supplies, including hospital beds, wheelchairs, commodes, crutches, IV poles, adult pampers and adult pull-ups, Huggies wipes, scrub suits and lab coats, Foley catheters, cannulas, syringes, diabetic strips and machines, blood pressure monitors, sterile and unsterile gloves. Thank you for your continued support. Call us at 451-2763 or WhatsApp us at 531-9119.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a whole new world out there. Reaching new customers and getting products faster. That's what it's all about. Ocean freight rates are skyrocketing, so don't pay more for slower service. It's time to switch to faster, more reliable air cargo service with SkyMax Cargo. Up to 3 flights weekly to and from the USA, Puerto Rico, and the Caribbean islands. Providing excellent import, export, and e-commerce solutions to put you ahead of the competition. For special low rates on small packages and air cargo, contact SkyMax today. 784-456-5400. Local agents SwiftPack Interbrand Cargo. Call 784-456-5400 to book your shipments today.
That's the sound of your animals. Strong, healthy, and delivering yields you love. That didn't just happen. It began with you feeding them only the best. East Caribbean Feeds. Rest assured, we only produce your feeds with premium ingredients, no hormones, no animal byproducts, just everything your animal needs for maximum nutrition. Because your animals deserve only the best. East Caribbean Feeds from Maximum Nutrition.
Census 2023. They're counting you, they're counting me.
Attention Vincentians, the 2023 Population and Housing Census is on. They're counting you, they're counting me. Census Day is June 15th, 2023. The data collection period runs from June 16th to September 15th, 2023. Your cooperation with the enumerators is vital. Do not turn them away. Give truthful information. The information collected will benefit the whole country. Remember, on this we must be united. Stand up and be counted. Stand up and be counted.
The flavor nice, it's locally made. Affordable price, Lord, up to $3 retail. When you see we line it, with the red and white case, show me what you like it. It's cigarette from Empire. Holdings Limited, it's cigarette from Empire. Holdings Limited, with over 60 years experience. Hold the best tobacco, best ingredients. Yeah. This is your boy Lou to say, support local, buy your cigarettes from Empire Holdings Limited. 10 cigarettes in a pack for up to $3 retail. Remember, smoking is not for minors.
Nothing else sounds as good as
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
All right, welcome back to Cup Chat for today, Thursday, June 8th, 2023. Moving along quite swiftly. The time is now 8:37. I'm your host, Christal. The WhatsApp number is 457-994 to join us. And the number to call is 457-997. Now, for today's edition of Cup Chat, we're talking about music, the music band, if you're familiar. I know some time ago, there was this little clip that was trending. I think it was about 2-3 years ago from Christmas. When one of your members, it was just like real irie. I can't remember where it was. I think it was Kingstown. One of the very tall officers was like really down in the music. Music is really important. In studio this morning, we've got Mr. Daniel. He's a corporal of police, and we've also got Mr. Dyker Matthews. He's a sergeant of police. Now, let's go back to the summer program. So we cater for 80, sometimes we get 100 students. It's about 5 weeks long. It's going to start after Carnival ends because, Carnival takes up so much time and energy. I guess you would have not many persons participating at that time. Now, another thing about it, the children, the participants, age 9 to 15, and they can choose whatever instrument they want. Hopefully, they choose a wind instrument this time around. Children, come on, gotta choose the wind instruments. Now, can participants from last year or year before in the past, can they come back?
Yes, they can, but normally I think it is best. I think it is best for for a child, not more than two years. Let's give other children the opportunity.
Okay.
Because if you are to come, say when you're 9 years old, you want to come when you're 10, 11, 12. No, let's 2 years. I think should be maximum for you. Give someone else the opportunity. Because we giving you a foundation. We try to teach you a foundation. Because when you had left the summer program, when you have left the summer program, you can go outside, look for your own instrument, because instrument are there in the million selling. Your parents can buy you an instrument, and then you get a tutor. You could even come to the band and get a tutor from the band, to give you an undergoing training, because what we teach you at the summer program, that ain't it. Music is a wide range, it's a wide range. You can't learn everything in 2 years, 3 years. Not even music, everything. You're not too old to learn, but then from what we teach you in the summer program, you can get your own instrument and then you can carry on from there. Get a tutor somewhere and then continue.
Okay.
Because there's all time space for building, space for learning.
And we're looking forward for children from all over St. Vincent and Grenadines, not just like in Kingston and Prospect. If we get in the Grenadines, Fancy, Chateaubillet, that would be good.
For the students, or the children, the youth, let's say youth, from the Grenadines, is there like some arrangement for them to stay somewhere? How does that work? Because the commute from the Grenadines might be a hindrance for some people. Are there provisions for that?
Well, we had children from the Grenadines. I remember vividly, but they have relatives. Most of the time in holidays, children go and spend some time with like relatives and friends. So apparently they were up here with their relatives or friends spending time, and they use the opportunity to come to the police band's summer program.
Okay.
And another thing, you mentioned the wind instrument. I really want the children to take the opportunity and learn, choose the wind instrument. Because as I said, we used to have the police band cadet. We no more have them, right? So we want a foundation, we want children, to start somewhere.
Right.
And if they gravitate towards the wind instrument, that will be a very good idea for us, for the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force Band and Royal St. Vincent, the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines in a whole. Because music lives on, and the police band, we really do a very good thing towards the community. We really do community services, because we played for school marches, school sports, name them.
Weddings.
Charity.
You play for weddings.
Yes, and we can't forget our annual Christmas program. We've gone to, we cannot go to every village in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So we choose some this year. The next year we choose another some.
Yeah.
So we try and lift the people's spirit via music, because how music does. Music does bring a spirit, peace, and love and tranquility to people.
Harmony.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, do you go to schools? Do you take the band to schools outside of your summer program? Do you visit schools to try to inspire students?
Tell you the truth, this was on highlight. Was on highlight. We gone to a few, we gone to a few, but it was on highlight, and I think it is still there. I remember I heard our bandmaster, Inspector Miller, he spoke about that several times, going out to the schools, because our last summer program, we started with the school.
Mhm.
No, our Christmas program, we started with the school. We went to Dubai school, primary school, and the children, they were so happy.
Yeah. Happy to hear. Were they interested? They wanted to learn.
Happy to hear. And from hearing, you
Mhm.
sitting in an audience and you watching whether a band or individual playing the music, and it get to you, boy. That's how I learned to play drum.
Yeah.
I sit and I saw drums playing, and that what gravitate me to go and learn to play the drum.
Mm-hmm. Corporal, do you have the same story? You heard, and he was like, "Yeah, I got to do this." Okay. Now, back to the summer program, right? Now, you said forms will be available after Carnival. But is there like a pre-registration? Can we reach out to you and put our children's name down beforehand, and then whenever you are ready, then you just can we start now?
We've never done that before. What we
Mhm.
what we done is that we get the form, and then you come to the band room and you collect your form, and you sign up the form.
Okay.
And then when you come back, you bring the form. You could even bring it on the day of the opening. You bring it with the registration fee. That's
Okay.
how we done it.
All right. So yes, so let's talk money. That's where I was going next. How much does it cost?
I think it's $20 per person. Just $20.
Registration $20.
That's $20 is for the entire 5 weeks.
4 weeks, yeah.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's like $5 a week, or is it $20 every
Very,
week?
very much cheap.
Yeah, very.
Very much
What?
cheap. As I said,
$20?
it's community service.
Right. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So parent or guardian has like literally no excuse to not allow their child or children to participate in something like this. You said it is in the hope, yes, it's community service. The children will get to learn. That's an opportunity there. They can take it further if they want to actually learn music and get their grades there. If they want to purchase and join a different band, or even some schools have bands, so they can go as far as joining a school band or joining a steel orchestra, because you also have the Pan Against Crime initiative. Now, what happened to the initial recruiting process with the cadet force, or why is it no longer in existence? You're smiling, Sergeant. Well, you both are.
All I could say is that it's no longer in existence. That's all I can say.
Ah,
Yeah. And one thing, there are members of the police band. We have members that used to be a part of whether the Genesis band side, a member who used to came there as in a summer program, and they are member of the police band.
yeah.
So you see, that is the avenue we want. That is the avenue we want. You come there as a summer program student or member of the Genesis Steel Orchestra, because trust me, civilians, they are members of the Genesis Steel Orchestra along with members of the police band and the police force in general. You can be members of the Genesis Steel Orchestra. So we like to see that children who came from down there, came up and are members of the police band.
Okay. Could I join the band to just sing? I don't want to play an instrument, just sing. And this is for the adults who want to join the force and get themselves involved in the band. Can we just come in and sing for the rest of our lives?
Well, it's music.
Music.
And singing is a part of music.
Okay.
I know there are several bands in St. Vincent and Grenadines, in the world in a whole, who members are there just for singing. That is their part.
Oh yeah.
We have a singer, we have a bass guitar, we have a drummer, a keyboardist. Singing is a part of music.
But most of the time, if you come to the band as a vocalist, most of the time we let you play an instrument of your choice.
Mm.
Like if you want to play a saxophone, we teach you, so you can sing. But when it's not singing time, you play an
Okay.
instrument.
And he specifically chose a wind instrument there. I was kind of hoping that you would bring an instrument this morning, give us a little taste of something, but nah, maybe another time. Maybe we need to visit you.
That's right.
Now, the summer program is for children. Outside of the opportunities for learning, what other opportunities are there for youth who pass through the summer programs? What could it lead on to?
Now, as I said, music, right? You came there and you learned. There are so many opportunities out there. You don't have to be a member of the band if you don't want to be, but there are several bands in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You can even go overseas, look on ship. They take musicians. So you as a musician, you can get a work on the ship as a musician. You can get a work in different bands overseas. You can go to England and join an army band, join a police band, a military band or whatever. So that is one thing about the music and what we'll teach you in our summer program. And another thing, when we talk about reading music, right? Now music has 4 voices, right? They are the alto, the tenor, soprano, and the bass. And if a man is soloing, he is playing by himself and he play leads. But now when you put the 4 voices together, it is very hard for you to be playing without music. I mean, playing your part, whether alto, soprano, tenor, or bass. So you have to get your part. So when I play my part and you play your part, and we come together. When I play my part, you play your part, and we come together, then we get a sweet melodious song.
Mm.
So that's why reading, it is important. And in our band, we teach theory.
Okay.
Theory is reading. Theory before practical.
Mm.
You have to learn the instrument. You have to learn the notes, because it makes no sense give you an instrument and you don't know the notes. Now, what are you going to do? So you have to learn the theory first before you get an instrument.
Now, in that teaching there, do you go as far as doing the exams, or it's just for within the band?
Oh, we do exam like the tutor, right? He will do an exam like every other month. Like
Oh,
that.
well, that's internal.
Yeah, internal.
Okay, not like the grade 1 and the grade 2. I know some students, like in secondary schools, they do the official grades in music. Not that, just internal exams.
Right.
Assessments.
But we then encourage you
Yeah.
to go and do the grades. We encourage you to go and do the grades. And the internal exam now, in school or wherever, the internal exam helps the tutor, to see how much learning is taking place.
Right. Lovely. Are there opportunities outside of members of the RSVJPF? Are there opportunities for persons older than 15 to be taught by the police band? Or you have to be in the force before you can be taught?
So the police band, we are open for anybody or the other. Anybody, whether you want to come to the band room and learn music, we are open to everybody. The children between the ages of 9 and 15, summer program, but anything over that, we are open. You can come to the band room at any time, and then we will offer, our skills, what we know, we'll offer it to you. We leave out nobody.
Yeah, because I teach saxophone, right? And I always tell my student, After this, you can come back. Come back, and I will teach you. Still be teaching you.
Mm-hmm. That's
Free
lovely.
of cost.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Free of cost. Hey.
And you know, sometimes the band the workload just be so heavy. And you know, everybody, we have families.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So we have to make time for our families. So the workload is be so heavy sometimes, you know. Come to work, and after work we just have to go home and, you know, be with our family and relax ourselves. So when we're available,
Okay.
then we try and help whosoever.
Right. That's wonderful. Now we've got 7 more minutes before we wrap things up. So you can use this time if there's any additional information that you want to share concerning either the summer program or anything else that you guys want the public to know. Now is the time to facilitate that.
Now our summer programs, we don't teach music only. And in the music is the theory and the practical. We bring in different tutors, you know, to teach whether art and craft or lecture and you know, other subject area. So there's a wide range of things to learn and not music alone at our summer program. And our summer program normally be from 9 a.m. You know, children sometime all after 9 they marching in.
They're marching into the band room.
In the band room.
No pun intended.
And sometimes you ask them if they wanted to be there, and they tell you no.
Oh.
Some of them they tell you no.
Let's take a call at this time. Hello, good morning.
Pleasant good morning, my dear sister.
Good morning, welcome.
I'd just like to make a small contribution to the program.
Sure, thank you.
And the name is Michael Charles, retired commissioner.
Hey.
In respect of the policemen, some people may wonder why there aren't any cadets anymore.
I
don't know. I just tuned in, really. I'm not too sure if the officers on the panel address that. But I can tell you that since the education revolution, where every child now is going to secondary school, and the cadet used to be from 15 up to 18, and then you can transfer over to the police force. But since everybody going to secondary school now, there is nobody available at age 15 to come to the cadet. Hence the cadet was that's the cadet in the police force cadet. It have to you know what I mean, because of the education revolution. That's the reason why it is no more. But that used to be where most of the bandmen come through from the cadets into the police band, and then by extension into the Russian mission again in police. I just say I must get that talk, because some people may be wondering why they haven't seen any cadets. So, quite some time now. Yeah.
Okay. All right, interesting. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Pleasant good morning, officers.
Good morning, Mr. Charles.
All right. Thank you for that contribution. Miss Matthews, Sarah Matthews said, "So proud of my nephew. Big up yourself."
Thank you, Auntie.
All right, so we're wrapping up so you can continue. Can't remember who was speaking. Was it? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, so our summer program. We love the children, right? We love the children. And as I said, the children, sometimes when they come and you ask them in the morning, you ask them if they want to be here. They tell you no. But then that's all in the program, you know? You know, it's like us. When we went to school, we gone to a new class. And, you know, some of us are new school, some of us, we don't know. We hardly know anybody. But after a while, you know, we become like one family. So the first week is like everybody to themselves. But when I hit the second week and the third week, which by everybody know everybody, there is where things start.
Yeah. When you're soaking. Yeah.
They have many times you ask them if they want another week. Yes, they want 2 more weeks. Yes, they don't want to leave because they all enjoyed They all enjoy the program. They come on a sour note and they leave on a bag of sugar, sweet note.
Nice. Somebody is saying here on the live, the biggest mistake that the police band made was to stop the police band cadet.
And
I
as
feel
I
like that's something that I need to dive into because it's popping up. You know, a call came through. I'm not too sure if he was going to comment on the police band cadet as well. Mr. Charles said that the
Yes.
education revolution was the reason, but was there something else in
But
there?
you remember I said I don't want to say much.
You don't want to say much, yeah,
right.
but because so throughout the course of the morning, you have stressed the importance or how beneficial the band cadet was in the past, and without it now, I don't want to say there's a struggle, but you feel the difference because you're trying to recruit persons through the summer program, but in between the summer program, that because it ends at 15, you're only eligible at 18. That's 3 years in between there.
Yeah.
Where they may lose interest. So how do you encourage the participants of the summer program, unless you increase the age, to how do you maintain their interest in wanting to join the police band, the police force, to be a member of the police band? What's happening within that 3 years?
Now we have something we call apprentice program, right? And now apprentice, those are people who finish school, right? Yet the police band cadet used to be like from 15 years, right? And we instill discipline into them. So tell you the truth, the police band cadet used to do well. Police band cadet used to do well for the police band. But the apprentice program now, they are older people. They join the apprentice program older, at the age older than when you join as a band cadet. And tell you the truth, what we're getting from the apprentice, we're not getting it as we used to get from the police band cadet. The children now, we are encouraging the summer program children. We are encouraging. We even ask who want to be a member. As I said, we have a member right now who came to a summer program, a member of the police band right now.
One. How big is the police band?
We are 29 members strong.
29.
Included 6 females.
The other 28 did not come through the summer program.
No. We have a few who came through the apprentice program.
Right.
And we had over 2,000 children came through the summer program, and one.
Those figures are very low.
One person who came through. Now the apprentice program now, mainly we do is music. You know, they come on a daily basis and we try to teach them. We try because some of them come here and they're not interested. Some of them don't just want to, they might tell you at the beginning they want to be a member, but some of them just want to work. You know? And any opportunity they get, they grab it. You know, so we try and best and teach them at the beginning. Most of them, their mind are not there for the music. But after we keep going, you know, the music get to them and then they show interest. So the age when cadet used to be like 15, and when they attain the age, they become a police. The apprentice now, they came in like 18, 17, 18. And they get an opportunity, a very strong opportunity to be a member of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines police force band. And in a whole, I mean, then some of them, they came into the force, in the police force and not in the band.
Okay. 9:02, we're over time. So we have to, because if you give me 10 minutes, I will ask you so much more about this band cadet thing here. But we don't have any more time to discuss further details, regrettably. I want to thank you so much for taking the time out to join us. And of course, thanks to the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force for organizing and collaborating with WeFM on this initiative, Cop Chat, every Thursday. Wish you all the very best. And I hope this year you get like 120 youth involved in your summer program, and that they all start and they all finish and then they come back in about 3 years to become members of the police band. All the very best. Looking out for some little jiggy after Carnival. Independence Parade is coming up. We've got Christmas coming up. You playing for Carnival too? In Intense?
We normally play for Calypso Finals.
Hey.
The police band played for Calypso Finals in 1996.
1996. I was just a little lad. What you guys were playing there? Oh, very good. Okay, so looking forward to seeing that from Dimash Car as well. You guys are so busy. All right, there you have it, Cop Chat for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for listening. Coming up next is the ECCB Bank Rates that's brought to you compliments the Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And of course, we've got your 3D and Play 4 draw results. That's coming up immediately following that.
Brick by brick.